Next up, the more interesting items. As you can see on the table, I've got three guns. We're going to start with this one, which is the Airsoft Sportline. It's a good gun. It's loud. I haven't got any batteries on charge at the minute, but it is a loud gun. All the mechanics are here, right by your ear when you're shooting it. It's comfortable to hold. Now this one, I never intended to get this. When I started out, I got a SA-80 made by Army Armaments, and I loved it. It was heavy. It was the same weight. It was a 1-to-1 scale of the original, but it kept breaking. I think the shop had it longer than I did, so in the end I just got fed up. I said, look, take it back, I'll have a new one. I chose this. I am a fan of bullpups, and the design, I just think it's nice. It's my preference. I like them. It makes it easier when I'm running around, just to drop a mag out from the back rather than having to reach right forwards. This one I don't use very often. I think I've used it twice since I've had it. I've had it about 6 months or so. I've used it twice. I have plans for this. I want to take out everything in the back and change it. Whether it makes it into an unusual DMR, I don't know yet. But it's there. I take it with me every game. I use it as a backup in case mine or kiddos goes down. A few other people have used it. Yeah, I use it for the moment. It's a backup gun. It comes with us. It stays in the car. But it has come in use. I have my sidearm, which you saw earlier, which is just a WE gas blowback pistol. I can't fault it. I don't use it that often. It's just a G17. Like I said, I don't use it very often, but I have used it, and when I have used it, it has come in real handy. It has been a bit of a lifesaver in our sport. It has, anyway. It sits right here on my chest. So when I'm running along, I've got my rifle hooked up. Drop my rifle, pull this out, and I'm ready to go. It's a backup weapon. You don't really need one. Kiddo keeps pestering me to buy one. She will get one eventually. She'll probably get this one. I'll probably update mine at some point to something else. I've got no faults with it. It's the WE G17. It's a fantastic little pistol. Like I said, gas blowback. So it gives you a nice little kick every time you fire it. Sounds nice as well. Yeah, just in general, it's just a nice little pistol. And now we move on to this. This is one of the most common designs of airsoft gun you will come across on playing the game. M4 AR-15 style rifle. Front mag well. There. It's common. I never wanted to go down this route. I wanted to be different. I wanted to go down the route of bullpups. I will be going back down the route of bullpups just because I prefer them. But having said that, this is a new pro. They haven't been out all that long. I think they've been out just over a year or so, I think. And Kiddo's got one which will be put up at some point. She's got a smaller one, so she's got like the I can't remember what one she's got now, the Defender. That's it, the new Pro Defender, which is a bit shorter. Hers is full polymer, plastic. I can't fault it. Her gun is amazing. It is a really good gun. For the price I paid for it, I paid what, £160 I think, £170 for it out the shop. A fantastic gun. Shoots well, sounds nice, reliable. it comes upgraded internally. It's got tight bore barrels. It's got an upgradable gearbox. I don't even understand all that. I haven't got into that side of this yet. I just know it's upgraded and it's surprisingly good. She drops it, she kicks it. It's quite sturdy, considering hers is plastic. It's really good. Mine, on the other hand, is an upgrade. I bought hers as a whim. At the time I wanted a backup rifle for my SA-80, which I had. So I bought hers. Thought, oh, this is all right. Then my SA went down, so I had to buy another one. I walked back into the shop. I really didn't want them, but they talked me into it, and I'm so glad they did. This one is the Recon. Yeah, New Pro Recon. I think. I can't fault it. It's full CNC, metal lower, metal upper. The only plastic polymer is the buttstock and the pistol grip. Oh, and the flash hider at the front there. Didn't actually know that. No, that's metal as well. Yeah, so it's just these two parts that are plastic. Everything else on this gun is metal, other than like the buttons. But that's neither here nor there. Again, fully upgraded internals, tight bore barrel. This one is slightly longer than Kiddo's one. Hers is the barrel length's about that long, whereas mine's that long. And that's the internal barrel as well. Comes all the way up. Tight bore, upgraded gearbox. I can't fault it. I've gone toe to toe with a few people on DMR and I've outranged them with this. If you set the hop right, which on this the hop is just there, so it's quite easy to take a few shots, tweak it, take a few shots, tweak it, and then close it all back up again. Yeah, I've gone. This doesn't drop that easily. It's hard wearing. I was really surprised with it, and the price I paid $216, I think it was, for that, and I haven't touched it. I've been running it for about 8 months now. It's all I've done to it, other than adding my own grips and optic. I've done nothing. I haven't touched anything inside. All I've done is wipe down the barrel and the gun every time I play. It's just a habit. The internals I've had serviced once, which was about a month or so ago. I had the internals cleaned. They didn't need doing, but it was easier. The optic I run is just, it's more for looks. I don't really use it. This thing hasn't got the range or the accuracy of a real firearm. So for me, it does up to a certain point. This hollow sight is accurate. For the way I play, not so. I'm more of a go at it full pelt kind of player at the minute. I burn a lot of BBs. I go through a hell of a lot. But I picked up this little hollow sight from my local shop, the same shop I bought that from. I think £45 I think I paid for that. Solid metal. It's got a metal casing on it. It works. There's not a lot really to say about it. What else is on here? Now I can never remember the name of the grips, but it's pointed grips. I did have a foldable foregrip on it. It's good. It worked. I got bored of it, so I changed. I come across this online, and I haven't looked back since. It's comfortable, really comfortable. I couldn't tell you what the name of it was, but I think it was just on that. I found it on Amazon. Perfect fit for me. It's got a little compartment in the back, but it's not really good for anything. And on the other side, I got it with this extra piece for my thumb. Some people say that's not the way you use it, so you grip it so it's quite sturdy and hold the whole gun from the front. Some people say that's not what it's for. That's what I use it for. That's good enough for me. That's pretty much my kit and what I'm running. There are other things. you'll come across other things the way you play. Some people will play full ham like me. If you do, you want something like that, which is a high cap magazine. This one will hold about 300 rounds, and this is called a flash mag. So what makes it called a flash mag, if you pull the little slider piece off the bottom and you have a little drawstring, a couple of pulls on that and it resets your BBs back up to the hole nice and tight. Simple. There are other type. The normal, most common type is the wheel type. So you sit there and you sit there like that. Common. This one, mid cap. Yeah, pop the loader on the top, fill it up. This one takes 140. No winding, so once 140 is gone, change mag. Varying types of speed loaders. I'm moving towards these more now because of the way I want to play. I want to upgrade my rifles again. I want to change them completely. But that's future. So thank you very much for your time, and I hope it was helpful. And I will see you again.